It's week 5 of the 2024 season, and we'll see the lefty, Tua Tagovailoa. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Dolphins and the Pats coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Patriots team entering play. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they're hitting their stride of late. Winners of 3 of their last 4.
And the offense, my goodness, over 50 points in the win last weekend. When you do that, you're not going to lose very many games, maybe not any games.
Strap in. This will be a good one. 2 one-loss teams getting together as they're underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here come the Patriots to take over for the first time, led out by the rookie, the 3rd overall pick back in April out of UNC, and that's Drake May.
And he's got to be feeling pretty good about himself right now because he's coming off of a strong performance in the team's win last week. And you can just tell, even early in his rookie season, he's starting to get really comfortable out there, and things are starting to fall into place. In fact, in talking to the rival defensive coordinator the team he's facing this week, he told me this young man's starting to get it.
Here's a 2nd and 8. To throw, it's May. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Well, the Dolphins head out, led by the NFL's leading passer in 2023, now in his 5th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. And quickly, they get to the line. 2nd and 5 now. Tua. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. They're going to look to throw. Touchdown! N'Keal Harry, his first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins use... They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Cam Smith.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball's thrown.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. They'll roll him out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Throwing here is May. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. You talk about this Miami defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass, dead last in the NFL. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. That time, Bradley Chubb shooting in there for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. From the shotgun, May with it. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's May. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 34-yard line. They're going to throw. May. Got a man. It's Kayshon Boutte. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll throw with May. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. He finds Douglas complete. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's 2nd and 10. That's Bourne. Got it on the slant. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. And they'll be in search of 6 yards here on 3rd down. This is now the 9th play of the drive. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. Sly able to put this one through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So not exactly the response they were hoping for, but they'll take the 3 to at least get them on the score sheet.
Yeah, now's not the time to panic. All is well. Somewhat calm. Only down 14-0. So continue to play your game, take the points when they're there, and put the emphasis on your defense to go out and get you the football back.
So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Achane here, they stay on the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Tua sets up to pass it. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. On the handoff, it's Achane. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. 2nd and 10. Here's Tua. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Marcus Jones picks it. And the Patriots are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And a methodical drive last time, but they couldn't get that knockout blow. They had to settle for 3.
But you got to like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come later in the game on another possession. And the defense on the other side,
maybe a little gas,
yeah,
right?
A little tired. And if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting off field, only giving up 3. They don't exactly feel like they've handled the offense.
On play action, May. This one to Bourne out on the left side. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down. To the air, May. He'll get this into the hands of Antonio Gibson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And that's incomplete.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Douglas. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. And they go play action with May. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take it. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. That's caught inside the 20. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Now Tua. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane. That going to the air. Tagovailoa. Oh, he catches it off the tip. It wasn't even intended for him. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So naturally they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's Keon White, who worked his way in and made the play. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he whips that one incomplete there.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry. And he will cover up as he's touched down after a short gain. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Throwing here is May. Got the connection here to Bourne. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Well, after watching him ring the bell that many times and put the ball in the end zone throwing it, you had to figure they had to bring some type of pressure. They had to change things up on defense.
And able to get to him, put him on the ground, so maybe just something to throw him off a little bit.
Yeah, that had to feel a lot better for the defensive guys. They've been getting carved up in this one. To finally knock him on the ground and force an incompletion, that's got to be a sigh of relief.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Tua going to throw. Open man is Waddle, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 65 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there. The ball.
4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10. Looking to pass. Tua. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle with an amazing diving catch. And the Dolphins are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking... They'll throw with May. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Here's May. He finds Douglas complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The first-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. 1st down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. Looking to throw. May. He finds his man, complete. That's Douglas. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw again. That pass complete. Here's Butte with it. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. The offense on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down, and the Dolphins defense is able to hold. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyree. Now Achane on 1st and 10. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. This will be caught inside the 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. From the shotgun, it's May. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Isaiah Simmons in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Up the middle, Achane. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it can be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On 3rd down, Achane.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down.
They'll go. Achane.
And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Here's Tua.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal.
Right. Will score. Touchdown, Miami. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get 1 more touchdown, and they did just that.
Well, partner,
to the air, May.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Back to throw. This one to Bourne, and he's got it. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
From the shotgun, May with it. Gets this complete to Butte.
And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. 1 final shot. They'll look to throw. 1 last shot at the end zone. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time is run out now on this game.
Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this team. They were so well-rounded in this one.
They certainly were, and how about the day those defenders had, though? How many takeaways did they have? I quit counting after a while. They were clearly the better team, and their defensive effort, it led the way.
So for Miami, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.